Hi, you're very welcome. This is Claire Boyce back, finally doing the fire signs. If you're taking the time to watch, maybe get yourselves a drink. So I'll be on, rabbiting on for about 15 or 20 minutes. Anyway, I have to apologise for those of you who are waiting for the signs to be downloaded or uploaded. Yesterday there was, I don't know what happened. The fire signs were uploaded and vanished, and so did the water signs. But as it's a new year and a new day, I thought I'll do a new video. So if you are taking the time to watch this, I would be grateful if you could hit the like button and the little bell, the subscribe button there. That would be brilliant. Now I'm just going to go through a few of the angel cards to start with, or the fairy cards. Let's see what we get. I do hope you had a good new year. I hope your head isn't banging. Hope you had a nice Christmas. I hope it wasn't too much for you. I know fire signs, you like being surrounded by family. You're extremely loyal. You like to be around good people, and you expect people to be loyal back to you. Unfortunately, life isn't always like that. You can give too much of yourself to people, only to have it literally thrown back in your face. But being fire signs, you don't really understand that. And if you're watching this, it means you're spiritual. It means you're sensitive, or you're one of my stalkers. But what it does mean is that you are going to be attracted to fixing people, or people who need fixing. And being fire signs, you're extremely nurturing. Nurturing, you like to look after other people. Gonna have a look and see what you get. Remember though, when you're nurturing other people, you need to nurture yourself as well. You got the inner power card. Tap into your inner power. Sometimes in order to fit into society, what we can do is we try and fit into other people's boxes, don't we? We forget who we really are, and we try and act in a way that will, help us fit in more clearly, I suppose. Same with relationships, especially with fire signs, because of that nurturing side of you and the spiritual side of you. You might give your all in a relationship or in your friendships. You might give it all. Make sure you're there to look after your partner, do everything you can for them. And then you see, you don't understand it when it's kind of thrown back in your face, when you've been hurt because of it, because you're a loyal person and because you're good people mostly. But when you're looking after somebody else, and when you're trying so hard to keep them happy, you're actually giving away your power. You're forgetting who you are, and you're forgetting what you do, and you're just doing your best to fit in, because let's face it, you will do anything for those that you love and you care about. So it's time now to take back your power. Take back your power. There are people in the world who will love you back and who will care for you back when you show them love, when you show them affection. But unfortunately, there are people as well who will throw it back in your face, who get some sort of kick out running you down and hurting you. Notice how you feel around people before you get yourselves hurt. Always be with people who make it easy, where you don't have to try, where you don't have to pretend to be somebody else. And if you have given away your power, and it doesn't have to be in romance, it could be in any friendship, time to regain that little bit of control now and take that power back. Any problems that you are going through right now, fire signs, you tend to focus on too many problems at once, and it's impossible to fix them all. One problem at a time. Okay, have another drink here. You're extremely impulsive, and yes, you have this amazing creative spark in you that you can do anything you set your heart to, but you need to focus on one problem at a time or nothing gets done. I think I'll throw a few of the tarot cards, as it is an end of the year or the beginning of the year reading. I hope you had a good Christmas. I got a lot of technology and perfume. Technology seems to be the thing now, isn't it? We're all talking to our Alexas and our Fitbits and our phones. Let's have a look. There's some fireworks still going on here. Hope you had a good night. Okay, so you have the Seven of Swords. Like air signs, fire signs, you spend a lot of time in your head, in your mind. This card indicates that you have been hurt. Somebody has been playing a lot of mind games with you. A lot of people kind of deflect their problems. Whatever they say to you when they're running you down, maybe they're saying you're too sensitive, you're too needy, you're too whatever it is they say. Notice this see it for what it is. It's deflection, and it's brought about by fear, but it's all head games, where the person who is abusing you verbally, emotionally, mentally, is just is nipping away at your own self-esteem. If they ridicule your beliefs, if they laugh at you, then they're playing head games, and swords represent the mind. So this means that somebody might have played a lot of head games with you and they're kind of pleased with themselves. Only if you allow them to. Like I said with the first card there, it's time to take back your power. Take back your power, and it can be friends as well. Those who talk behind your back, that's exactly where they belong, behind your back. Those who take to social media, to Facebook, to, Twitter, WhatsApp, Instagram, to slag off other people, they're not really spiritual people, are they? They're not really kind people. Notice how people behave about other people before you allow them into your life. Peace of mind is everything. Peace of mind is everything. They say that 2019 was a lesson, and by God, it was a lot of lessons, wasn't it? There's also good surprises coming up here from a cup. A cup is a friend, family member, or somebody that you might love. Seven of Cups, this is a surprise coming, so it could be a surprise trip, something you're not expecting, but it's something positive coming from a cup, and it's to do with the lovers. So if you're in a relationship, I do see this being quite a positive time of year for you. I do understand there's been a lot of upheaval. Christmas, we all think about getting engaged, being with our loved ones, spending Christmas with them. Unfortunately, it's not always like that, is it? Unfortunately, we have people who are they just kind of bury their heads in the sand at Christmas, and I suppose there's people out there who they hide away for Christmas by whatever means possible. Remember though, those people that have hurt you over Christmas, they're going through their own hell. Happy people don't hurt others. And I'm going to repeat that. Happy people don't hurt others. So if somebody has gone out of their way to hurt you, ridicule you, laugh at you, whatever they've done, and if they've gone out of their way to break you, it shows you how broken they are. Broken people behave that way. And so the only thing you can do is you can let it eat away at you, and you can let it ruin the rest of your life. Or you can move on. Thank your lucky stars you're not that broken. Because how awful would it be if that's what you are known for or remembered for for hurting other people. And there are a lot of damaged people out there who don't even know they're damaged, and they go around hurting people. They go around hurting people who are good to them as well, not even people who are bad to them. How awful would it be to be that person? Don't allow damaged people to make you as damaged as them. It's all to do with, I don't know why there are some people like that. Maybe they've just been hurt so much they don't know how to feel anymore. I don't know. Now, you're surrounded by cups. We're talking about all the negative people in your life, but now I'm talking about all the good people. You can be a little bit too fiery now. So what you need to do is focus on the good people in your life, the good cups, the good relationships, and the good people who have been in your life, and think about the good times more so than the bad times. When somebody was there to give you a hand, when somebody surprised you with a beautiful gift, when somebody showed you that you were important. Focus on those things, not on the person who tried to hurt you. Okay? Focus on the loved ones that were around you at Christmas time, around the table, not the ones who ran amok and kicked off. Focus on the good, because if you focus on the good, more good will come to you. You need to let go of guilt as well and regret to move forward into 2020. Now, sometimes fire signs and earth signs, we can explode, but it does take a lot to make you explode. Somebody can be at you for days and days and days, and you'll take it on, and people can say awful things, and you will take it, and then you'll explode. Air signs kind of explode with their minds, verbally, whatever. But the fire signs can be action-based, okay? So just be careful. And if you have already exploded, and if you've already, just know that you're human. We all explode at times. We all get hurt at times. But it's where you move on from here. Don't let damaged people damage you. And forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for caring too much about the wrong people. Forgive yourself for trusting the wrong people. And forgive them, because they don't know they're damaged. They're not well. People who hurt people are not happy. Gonna have a look at the money situation. I know there's been an awful lot of relationship upheaval. I know myself that if I've hurt people, I feel terrible afterwards, I really do. But when somebody goes out of their way to hurt you, in every way possible, for days and days or weeks and weeks, whatever it is, there's something, it's different from reacting. There's a difference between reacting to somebody's being nasty to you to somebody deliberately setting out to hurt you. There's something different there. Let me have a look. Money, money, money. Because money is on everybody's mind at the minute, isn't it? Deservingness. Okay, any lovely cards. You can see my tree in the reflection. Sometimes we don't think we deserve money, we don't deserve good things, we've done terrible things, we've said terrible things, and we don't think we deserve to be happy. Sometimes then we have to forgive ourselves. That's where this forgiveness comes in. There isn't one person alive that hasn't hurt other people or hasn't made mistakes. Sometimes though, you just have to forgive yourself and know that you deserve the best. Everybody deserves a normal life. Everybody deserves the basics. Everybody deserves a bit of love. Only damaged people or sick people think they don't. Focus on the good always. Get yourselves organized, fire signs as well. Organized. Because you've been a little bit emotional and your heads might be a little bit all over the place, so are all your goals and your dreams and your aspirations. You're trying to fix everything all at once and you can't. So you need to get organized, focus on one thing at a time, okay? Don't snap as well. Don't snap. Somebody says something to upset you, walk away. Maybe this year we're to notice all as spiritual people, sensitive people. Maybe this year we're to use that sensitivity as a gift. Somebody might say you're too sensitive, and yeah, I can be. But you know what? I'd rather be that way than have no feelings, because I'm able to feel joy and I'm able to feel love and I'm able to feel happiness as well as feel sadness and feel low, and we all feel low at times. But it's about organizing things, using your sensitivity as a gift and honoring your sensitivity. If you're feeling bad right now, look after yourself. Just don't stay there procrastinating. Just don't stay there. If 2019 was a lesson, and if the rest of all the years before that were a lesson, then it's time now to stop learning and time to start living. Stop repeating past mistakes. Stop beating yourself up over things you can't control. If you said something recently, then, try and fix it, try and apologize. But don't go back to people that have already hurt you. And you can be impulsive, and you can, discard people for no reason. Maybe what you need to do is look at who you still have around you. Are they good people? Are they bad people? Are they people who bitch about other people? Your circle is everything. The energy in the circle is everything. And sometimes you can, fly off the handle for really no reason at all, and then regret it later. Remember, you are capable of doing so many things, fire signs, if you don't allow yourselves to go under. Now have a look at the tarot. Okay, yeah, you're focusing too much on the moon. The moon energy here, the moon card, is about being deceived, being lied to. You're focusing so much on that you can't see the bigger picture, what's really around you, because you're focusing on one thing or one person at a time. This clouds your judgment. You go around with your blinkers on thinking the whole world is bad and everybody is bad and everybody is against you, then you become paranoid. So you need to focus on the good things in life, the good people. Look, the 9 of Cups, you are actually surrounded by good people as well. You just have to know where to look and focus on the good people. Focus on the good people. Stop focusing on the people who hurt you. What's the point? I do believe in karma. I do believe in what goes around will eventually come around. I do believe that it's okay to react to somebody's bad behaviour, but it's not okay to deliberately set out to hurt someone. But I know that everybody is entitled to be happy and to have what's known as peace of mind. Someone rang me up over the Christmas and they said, Claire, I've been on my own years now and I'm sick of it. Will I ever find the right one? And I looked at the cards and I was looking, and she's a lovely woman, such a caring woman, so much love, and she had given her all, and she had loved somebody so much she would have done anything for them, to mind them, to protect them, but it still wasn't enough. And then I realized that she was focusing on, she was attracting she was focusing on the wrong people for starters. She wasn't trusting her own intuition, and that's what she needed to do. She was giving all her power away to somebody else who didn't deserve it. And she was losing herself. She was losing herself, trying to fit into with other people. So I told her to raise her frequency. I told her to focus on what's around her. Laughter, that means raise your frequency. Focus on the good, I'm not saying sit there and write a gratitude list, although that does work. But focus on the good things in life, and more of that will come to you. And the most important thing that lady had, she had peace of mind. Sometimes we're in relationships and we have to watch every word we say, don't we? We're walking around on eggshells. That's not a relationship. That's somebody controlling you. Sometimes we're afraid to be ourselves in case we're laughed at. That's somebody else controlling you. Sometimes we hang around people who are just no good for us. Peace of mind is everything. If you can sit at home, you can close the front door, you have nice things around you, food on the table, no drama in your life. That's most important. That's peace of mind. You get people and they say they hate drama, but actually once you get to know them, you realize they cause it all. Or they hate negative people, and they're the most negative people around. Look at how people treat other people. Don't listen to their words. Their words will deceive you. Notice how you feel around people. And don't repeat the same mistakes that you made prior to now. Love yourself, and I mean really love yourself. Don't, there are people who go around and they're arrogant and they say they love themselves, but they don't. Love yourself. Then you will attract the right people into your circle and into your life. So for the new year, love yourselves. Mind yourselves. Focus on the positive people in your life that you've met, that you will meet, that are in your life. Don't focus on the negative, and you will attract more of that. No more trying to fit in with people who are not your people. Look after your own mental health, because that's more important than anything. Focus on one thing at a time. I do see a lot of movement, and I do see money situations are up as well. So if you were thinking about a new job, a new venture, a new business, I do see that all coming up too. Now I really hope this resonates and it does help you. I'll be back again probably next week. But fire signs, look after your own mental health, and as you nurture other people, now is the time to nurture yourselves. Okay? So Happy New Year, and I really hope it's a good one. Bye.